You won't believe what's happening in the royal world right now. Reports are coming in that Prince Harry has completely lost it after discovering secret footage of Meghan on a luxury yacht. And trust me, the details are shocking. Sources claim this footage shows private moments Harry never expected to see. And insiders are saying tensions between them have reached an all-time high. Social media is exploding. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, every platform is buzzing. Then fans are losing their minds over what's been revealed. Everyone is asking, what did Harry see? How will Meghan respond? And is this the beginning of a dramatic fallout that could shake the royal family to its core? The drama isn't just behind palace doors. Leaked messages, insider whispers, and viral reactions suggest that this isn't a simple misunderstanding, it's a full-blown emotional showdown. Fans are dissecting every frame of the footage, every subtle gesture, and every expression, debating what it really means. Could this footage reveal secrets that have been hidden for years? Or is it simply another chapter in the ongoing saga of Harry and Meghan? Tonight, we're diving deep into the story, breaking down every twist, leak, and shocking revelation from the yacht itself to Harry's explosive reaction and Meghan's possible response. Grab your popcorn, because the tension is real. The stakes are sky high. And you do not want to miss a single moment of this royal drama unfolding live before our eyes. It all started on a seemingly ordinary evening, but in the royal world, nothing is ever ordinary for long. Word leaked that Prince Harry had stumbled across a series of secret yacht footage featuring Meghan footage that was never meant to be seen by anyone outside a tight circle. Within minutes, whispers began to circulate in the palace corridors, through private aides, and across social media, like wildfire fueled by anticipation and scandal. People everywhere were asking, what did Harry see and how would he react? Sources close to the couple described the moment Harry discovered the footage as unbelievably intense. One insider claimed he wasn't just shocked, he was furious. This isn't the calm, collected Harry. We know he was completely unhinged, pacing, muttering to himself. He couldn't believe Meghan had kept this from him. The footage itself. It reportedly showed Meghan enjoying moments of luxury, laughter, and interactions with friends. Nothing incriminating on the surface. Yet something about it triggered an explosive reaction in Harry that insiders are calling historic. Meanwhile, the palace itself seemed to sense the tension. Security discreetly monitored every wing, aides whispered in corners, and the air was thick with anticipation. Social media, already buzzing with rumors, went into overdrive as fans speculated what yacht footage could possibly contain. Twitter threads exploded with theories. TikTok videos dissected every frame of leaked images. And Instagram posts flooded with reaction memes. The digital world feeding the frenzy even faster than Palisades could process the drama. Inside the private quarters, Harry's reaction escalated. Sources say he slammed doors, raised his voice, and demanded explanations. While Meghan reportedly remained calm, her face a mask of composed frustration. Yet even that composure did little to diffuse the tension. Every glance, every word, every pause was being scrutinized by aides who feared this private storm could spill into public chaos at any moment as the news of Harry's fury leaked online. Celebrities, influencers, and royal watchers began weighing in. Memes emerged instantly. Harry pacing, Meghan laughing on a yacht, captions of shock and disbelief. Fans dissected each clip, debating whether Harry's reaction was justified, or if the footage itself had been blown out of proportion. Even casual observers who had never followed royal news were suddenly glued to their screens, refreshing feeds and joining the conversation. But the story didn't stop there. A second insider leak revealed that Meghan was not alone on the yacht. Certain high-profile friends were captured in the footage, laughing, partying, and sharing private moments. The presence of these figures added layers of speculation, raising questions about intentions, loyalty, and secrecy. Harry's reaction reportedly intensified when he realized how many people had witnessed these moments before him. The sense of betrayal, real or perceived, created a tension that insiders described as palpable, electric, and impossible to ignore. Leaked DMs suggested that Harry immediately confronted Meghan. Though details remain murky, insiders claim the conversation was heated, emotional, and filled with accusations and tears. Social media was already ablaze. Screenshots and summaries of the confrontation, some accurate, some exaggerated, circulated endlessly. Fans debated, dissected, and replayed every snippet of information, trying to anticipate what would happen next. By nightfall, the footage had taken on a life of its own. It was no longer just private yacht videos. It had transformed into a cultural event, a viral sensation, and a flashpoint for royal drama. Reaction videos flooded YouTube, Twitter Spaces buzzed with live speculation, and fan communities mobilized to analyze every angle. Even mainstream media outlets jumped in, framing the story as a palace shockwave, and the world was watching. Riveted, breathless, and hungry for more, then came the first real twist. A source claimed that Meghan had intentionally allowed the footage to circulate in a limited way. Perhaps as a test, perhaps as a subtle warning. The idea that this could have been strategically orchestrated sent fans into overdrive. Was this a power move, a statement, or a calculated way to challenge Harry? Everyone had an opinion, and every opinion fueled the fire even higher. The narrative was no longer just about the footage. It had become a story about trust, loyalty, strategy, and the very dynamics of their marriage. Harry's reaction had become legendary in insider circles. Sources hinted at a looming public confrontation, a statement, or even a leak that could redefine everything we thought we knew about Meghan. Harry and the secret world of royal drama. Fans were left with one burning question. What would Harry do next? And how far would Meghan push the boundaries of control, secrecy, and power? The palace had shifted into a state of tense anticipation. Social feeds were ablaze. Fan speculation was relentless. And the world had been pulled into a storm of luxury, secrecy, and raw emotion. And somewhere behind closed doors, Harry was preparing for the next move. A move that insiders warned would be explosive, unforgettable, and impossible to ignore. The morning after the yacht footage surfaced, the palace was buzzing like never before. Reports suggest Harry barely slept, his mind racing through every frame, every laugh, every gesture captured on camera. Sources described him as haunted and hyper-focused, replaying the footage over and over, searching for hidden meanings, trying to decode what he believed were subtle signs of deception. Meanwhile, Meghan remained outwardly composed, walking through her day with a practiced calm. Even as aides whispered nervously in corridors and security staff tightened protocols. Then came the leaks. Not official statements, not media coverage, but whispers from insiders. Screenshots of texts and snippets of conversations that somehow found their way onto private social media accounts. Fans, detectives of digital chaos, immediately pounced on every detail. Some claimed the footage revealed secret guests on board. Others suggested hidden meetings, while a few even implied that Harry's reaction wasn't just about the yacht, but about alliances, hidden tensions, and a growing rift that insiders warned could explode publicly at any moment. Every new piece of information added fuel to the fire, and the palace found itself in a maelstrom. It couldn't contain. Celebrities and influencers entered the fray. Analysts debated the implications, memes went viral, and fan theories multiplied by the second. One leaked DM allegedly showed Harry sending a terse message to a close aide. "This isn't just footage, this is a message. I need answers now." The intensity of his words sent shockwaves through the palace, hinting at confrontations that were about to escalate into full-blown chaos, and chaos became. Sources revealed that a heated exchange between Harry and Meghan erupted in private. It's described as emotional, raw, and unprecedented. Tears, raised voices, and accusations flew. The confrontation reportedly lasted hours, with both sides refusing to back down. Insider accounts suggest Meghan's calm composure only served to frustrate Harry further, while his explosive reaction, captured in fleeting moments by aides, became fodder for speculation and online frenzy. Social media, already ablaze, caught fire again. Clips of palace corridors, snippets of leaked texts, and unofficial transcripts circulated endlessly. Twitter threads exploded with theories, and fan communities were consumed by debates about loyalty, secrecy, and trust. Was this the beginning of a separation, a power struggle, or simply a moment of temporary tension? Nobody knew, but everyone had an opinion, and every opinion added another layer of intensity to the story. Then came a twist insiders say nobody saw coming. Leaked audio allegedly captured Meghan laughing on the yacht, followed by a hushed, cryptic conversation with a high-profile guest. The content, interpreted differently by thousands of fans and commentators, was analyzed frame by frame, word by word, fueling speculation that the footage might have been deliberately released to test Harry, manipulate public perception, or send a private message to someone within the royal circle. Reactions on social media went from disbelief to outrage in mere hours. By midday, a second source claimed that Prince Harry was already planning his next move. Not in public. Not yet, but strategically calculated and precise. Insider accounts suggested he had called private meetings with aides, lawyers, and even close friends, seeking advice and planning how to respond. Every meeting, every whispered conversation added to the tension, creating an atmosphere described as palpable, electric, and potentially explosive. Fans speculated endlessly. Some insisted Harry would go public immediately. Others predicted a private confrontation would leak to the press within days. Every scenario, no matter how improbable, gained traction. The palace itself felt the pressure as media outlets and social feeds amplified the story. Each new post, clip, and commentary acting like an accelerant on a raging fire. Meanwhile, Meghan reportedly had her own strategy. Sources allege she was fully aware of the footage's impact, carefully navigating her public appearances while remaining composed behind closed doors. Insiders hinted that Meghan's allies were monitoring social media reactions, tracking narratives, and possibly shaping the conversation in subtle ways. Every move, it seemed, was part of a larger chess game, with both parties maneuvering to protect reputations, assert control, and manage perception while the public watched every detail unfold by evening. Palace insiders described a tense standoff unlike anything before. Leaked messages suggested Harry had sent Meghan a direct challenge, a demand for clarity, accountability, and answers. Meanwhile, Meghan, according to sources, replied with calm but firm resistance, hinting that some truths were hers to reveal or conceal as she saw fit. The tension, combined with the relentless leaks, created a scenario that social media dubbed a royal war zone. Fans were transfixed, dissecting every move, every glance, every emoji in leaked texts. Just when it seemed the drama couldn't escalate further, another bombshell hit. Allegedly, additional footage surfaced, showing conversations and interactions between Meghan and high-profile associates on the yacht that were previously unknown. Social media erupted. Tweets went viral, reaction videos flooded YouTube, and memes multiplied faster than anyone could track. Every new revelation seemed to contradict the last, creating confusion, intrigue, and obsession among viewers worldwide. By nightfall, the palace was in a state of high alert. Reports indicated aides working around the clock, media consultants monitoring leaks, and security ensuring no further private footage or messages made their way online. The tension between Harry and Meghan was described as volatile, unpredictable, and likely to explode publicly if not carefully managed. Fans continued to speculate wildly. Memes painted Harry as enraged and Meghan as unbothered, and every online interaction added another layer to the story. And just when the world thought they had seen the full extent of the drama, insiders revealed that the next day could bring the biggest confrontation yet. Leaks hinted at a meeting, private, explosive, potentially game-changing, that might finally reveal the full truth behind the yacht footage and Harry's reaction. Fans were left on edge, waiting, refreshing feeds, and debating. Would Harry finally go public? Would Meghan reveal her side? Or would this royal standoff escalate into something completely unprecedented? The tension had reached a fever pitch, Social media feeds were glowing with anticipation. Every message, every clip, every leak had built the stage for a showdown that could redefine public perception, dominate headlines, and leave the world watching in disbelief. And somewhere in the palace, both Harry and Meghan prepared for the moment that insiders warned could change everything, the emotional climax that would send shockwaves through the royal world and the internet alike. The day closed with one undeniable truth. This story was far from over. If anything, the storm was just beginning, and insiders promised the next move would be unforgettable, explosive, and absolutely impossible to ignore. The morning after the second wave of leaks, the palace was tense beyond measure. Sources described the atmosphere as charged, almost electric, like everyone was waiting for an explosion to happen. Prince Harry reportedly paced the private halls, reviewing every detail of the yacht footage, analyzing conversations, gestures, and subtle expressions. His aides whispered quietly, fearful that even a single wrong word could trigger a public confrontation that would engulf the royal family and the world in chaos. Meanwhile, Meghan remained outwardly calm, walking through her day with the poise that has both captivated and infuriated the public. Sources close to the palace say she was meticulously preparing, anticipating every move Harry might make, and weighing the potential fallout of each response. The tension between them was no longer just personal. It had become strategic, high stakes, and dangerously combustible. Every glance, every silence, every subtle shift in tone became a subject of analysis, leaking into online feeds, news outlets, and fan discussions worldwide by midday. Insiders reported the first real confrontation. Private aides described Harry entering a secure room, footage in hand, confronting Meghan with questions that were pointed, emotional, and, at times, accusatory. Meghan's response, according to leaks, was calm, composed, and unyielding, a stark contrast to Harry's visibly agitated state. Witnesses say the exchange was intense, lasting for hours, with moments of silence that spoke louder than any words. The palace itself seemed to hold its breath as the two navigated a storm that had been building for weeks simultaneously. Social media erupted. Every minor detail, a raised eyebrow, a pause, a sidelong glance was amplified, dissected, and transformed into memes, fan theories, and viral clips. Twitter became a battlefield of opinions. TikTok exploded with reaction videos, and Instagram stories filled feeds with commentary. Fans debated, was Harry justified in his reaction? Was Meghan manipulating the situation? Could this confrontation redefine the narrative of their relationship forever? Every post, every video, every comment added fuel to the fire, making the palace drama a global spectacle. Then came a shocking revelation from an insider. The yacht footage allegedly contained hidden moments that even Harry hadn't anticipated. Snippets of private conversations, laughter with influential associates, and subtle gestures suggested that Meghan had been fully aware of the footage's potential impact. Some sources claim she had strategically orchestrated the leaks, testing Harry's reaction while simultaneously controlling the narrative among key insiders. The revelation sent social media into overdrive, with fans and commentators arguing about motive, power, and the true dynamics of the royal relationship. By evening, tension had reached a boiling point. Harry reportedly demanded clarity, accountability, and full disclosure, while Meghan remained calm, strategically withholding certain details. The standoff, described by insiders as emotionally and psychologically intense, continued to escalate. Royal aides reportedly took turns stepping in, trying to mediate without becoming part of the drama themselves. But every intervention seemed only to heighten the stakes. The palace, once a symbol of order and tradition, had transformed into a stage for a very personal, very public drama that captivated the world. As the night wore on, a dramatic twist emerged. Leaks suggested that additional footage had surfaced, footage that contradicted previous narratives and introduced new elements, including secret interactions, subtle gestures, and cryptic messages. Social media exploded again. Fan theories multiplied exponentially, and memes circulated faster than anyone could track. Some fans argued that the new footage vindicated Harry, while others insisted it proved Meghan's strategic brilliance. Every interpretation added layers to the story, creating a digital frenzy that mirrored the tension inside the palace. In the private quarters, the confrontation reached its climax. Sources claim Harry's emotions swung between anger, disbelief, and hurt, while Meghan remained composed, unflinching, and strategic. The exchange reportedly included moments of intense eye contact, pauses heavy with meaning, and words so pointed that insiders described them as cutting to the bone. Every aide, every security officer, and every confidant present sensed that they were witnessing history in the making, a raw, unfiltered moment of royal drama that would define public perception for years to come. Outside the palace, fans tracked every development. Live feeds, trending hashtags, and viral clips amplified the intensity of the moment. Analysts debated, memes proliferated, and every social media post seemed to predict the next move, feeding a cycle of speculation and obsession. People around the world watched as the drama unfolded, captivated by the tension, fascinated by the psychology, and unable to look away. Then, as midnight approached, insiders revealed the resolution. After hours of confrontation, Harry reportedly took a deep breath and made a decision to address the situation not with anger alone, but with deliberate strategy, composure, and an intent to control the narrative. Meghan, according to sources, responded in kind, demonstrating an equal blend of poise, calculation, and subtle assertiveness. The exchange ended not in chaos, but in a tense, mutual acknowledgement of boundaries, intentions, and the reality of their complex relationship. Social media reacted instantly. Clips of their last moments together in the confrontation, leaked text exchanges, and insider commentary dominated feeds worldwide. Fans debated, dissected, and speculated endlessly. Memes framed Harry as fiery, yet calculating, Meghan as calm, yet commanding, and the footage as the ultimate catalyst for an unprecedented royal showdown. Every new post amplified the drama, solidifying the event as one of the most talked about royal confrontations in history. By dawn, the palace returned to a semblance of normalcy. But the echoes of the confrontation lingered. Insiders claimed that Harry and Meghan, while still navigating their complex personal dynamics, had reestablished a temporary equilibrium. The yacht footage, the confrontation, and the leaks had created a story that would resonate far beyond the palace walls, influencing public perception, fan speculation, and media coverage for weeks, months, and potentially years. The story had reached its conclusion for now. The footage, the confrontation, and the social media frenzy formed a complete arc. From shocking discovery to explosive reaction, culminating in a tense but controlled resolution. Yet, the world knew that in royal drama, nothing ever truly ends. Every glance, every word, and every action continues to reverberate through public consciousness, ensuring that the saga of Prince Harry, Meghan, and the mysterious yacht footage would remain unforgettable. And as insiders confirmed, while this chapter had closed, the stage was set for future revelations, leaks, and dramatic moments that would keep the world captivated. The palace tense and social media in a constant state of frenzy. The storm may have passed, but its echoes would linger, a reminder of the power of secrets, strategy, and emotions running at royal speed. Alright fam, can you even believe what just went down? This isn't just another royal story, this is the kind of drama that shakes palaces, explodes social media, and leaves the world talking for weeks. And trust me, if you thought that confrontation was wild, you ain't seen the full story yet. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Do you think Harry went too far? Was Meghan playing 4D chess the whole time? Or is this just the calm before an even bigger storm? We want every single opinion, every theory, every hot take. Drop it in the comments right now. Don't hold back. Your reaction matters because this story isn't just theirs, it belongs to everyone watching, okay? Analyzing and obsessing over every move. And if you enjoyed this jaw-dropping breakdown, smash that like button. Every like tells us you want more of this insane behind-the-scenes royal drama delivered straight to you. Share this video with everyone you know, your friends, your family, your coworkers, anyone who loves suspense, scandal, and the kind of celebrity chaos that you just can't look away from. Don't sleep on this, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. The next chapter. It's coming, and it's going to blow your mind. Stories like this don't just happen. They escalate, they explode, and you need to be here when it happens. Be part of the conversation. Be part of the story. The palace drama never sleeps, and neither should you. Are you ready for the next shocking move? Let's go. Let's go.